I'm a bit late to the game, but I started watching the Formula One Drive to Survive Netflix series, and right away I noticed something really cool. They're using variable frame rate or mixed frame rate, both 4K 25 frames per second and cutting between 50 frames per second. So you get the cinematic looking shots with the lower frame rate and the more lifelike broadcast looking shots of the smooth 50 frames per second. And personally, as you can tell from these videos that are 4K 60 frames per second, I like the look of the high frame rate in specific scenarios like this. I'm not trying to make you or convince you to believe that you're watching a film right now of me speaking. I want you to feel more like you're just sitting here listening to me speak. And the last time I can remember a series that used this sort of variable frame rate technique is the UK Top Gear BBC broadcasts. And that was broadcasted in 1080 50, 1080i 50, because it was interlaced. And it was really cool. So for the hangar scenes where they had the news and interviews, it looked very smooth and lifelike as if you're watching a talk show. And that was the double frame de-interlaced footage at 1080i 50. And then using a technique called SPF, segmented PSF, progressive segmented frame. It allowed to have the lower frame rate, 25 frames per second look, intermixed in the same broadcast. So you got the really smooth look and the more cinematic look in one file. And as far as I'm concerned, close to no other series uses this technique. If you do know of another series, I'd love to see it. Do put it in the comments below. But let me know also if you like this look, or hell, if you even noticed this while watching the series on Netflix, because I like it, and I'd like to know if others think, oh, there's no place for high frame rate, 50 frames per second or 60 frames per second. Just keep it to a more cinematic look, no matter what the context of the story being told is.